What area did he farm? Now let's see, the farm here in the foreground is Grandpa's, and then the one up there behind it was Stegner's. Yeah. Tell you what, Mom, why don't you stand on the left side of me because the microphone's over there.
That's his homestead over there. And he rented this pasture here.
Oops, boy, this wind is getting terrible here.
Yeah. And there's a schoolhouse down here on the corner that we went to school all of our grade school life.
You went now where was that, Mom?
The schoolhouse is right down here on the corner there, right above the skating rink that I showed you.
Oh, okay.
Where the skating rink
was.
Oh,
so you just had to go across the street to this.
Yeah, well, we went home for lunches.
Oh, heck.
And not unless we wanted to take our lunch.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. The land isn't very good. I mean, it's not a good cropland. Didn't produce that much, but they did make enough in about 4 years to build this 2-story house.
Ah.
And then, of course, there was a part of a lean-to barn that we built. Was always going to build another bigger house.
Uh-huh.
A bigger barn, I mean. And outside of there is no original buildings there other than the house.
Okay.
All bins. And a pig barn.
Ah.
But even the creek down there has dried up. My gosh, we used to have so much water down there. We have a swimming hole down in here. Schoolhouse over there. This road has been built up so high now that it's kind of...
the swimming hole was over here to the left of the house?
Yeah.
Or left of the farm?
Yeah, south and left here.
Ah. Okay, so, I see, in that creek thing there, okay.
And there's been more trees planted there. We planted the trees just north of our place.
Okay.
That's about it. I don't know.
Schoolhouse over there, okay. All right. And where the skating rink was down here?
It's down there by that tree.
Okay.
And our swimming hole is down here. Look at how dried up it is.
Oh, just right down here by these trees?
Yeah. We had to come down and go around that bend, and that was the swimming pool. And now it's just all dried up. And on the other there, where it used to be a big pond, is all cattails now. That's all.
Huh.
It's just a crime. And there was all of this was fenced in.
Let me get back here.
This way.
Okay. Oh, what was fenced in?
All this was fenced in because we used to jump the fences to come over here to go to school.
Oh, okay, to school.
Our barn was down on the end there.
Okay, do that again, Mom. I wasn't.
I said the barn was at a kind of a southwest of the house. It was good drainage. This garage has been built. The porch there is enclosed now. That used to be.
But you guys had a porch on the place?
It was a porch with screens on it.
Oh. And that's the only original building left?
That's the only original building left. And they remodeled it inside and refinished the upstairs. The upstairs was never finished, although we had one room finished for a teacher to board.
What year did you come out here?
1910.
1910? This whole area must have been opened up about 1910 for homesteading then, huh?
Right.
And him and his brother came out?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Chris.
Chris, okay.
And he lived 2 miles south of us here.
2 miles south, okay.
Dad built this house first, and then he built Chris's place, but he added it 2 feet.
Oh. So the houses are pretty much the same?
Well, pretty much the same, except a little larger.
Uh-huh.
And he put a round roof on Chris's place. This has got a gable.
Oh, okay.
But this all has been new windows put in.
Were all the kids born out here?
Yes, all of them.
Okay.
Orville was, when they first moved out here, there were a lot of wild cattle here.
Wild cattle?
Wild cattle.
I'll be darned.
People that came ranched, you know, I mean, like Well, most of them had to move on after they homesteaded in here. They just picked up and took off for Montana.
Oh.
So there were wild cattle left here.
I'll be darned. And the first house was a shiplap?
Yeah, and that was built on the other side of the trees there. That was a, what do they call it? Oh gosh, I can't think of the word. You know, something like...
They didn't start out with a sod hut or anything like that?
Oh no, it was just a little shack. Mm-hmm. And they had to live on it a year in order to claim it. You had to live here, in there.
And you had to do improvements, right? Or
well, yeah. You had to show that you wanted to live here.
Uh-huh.
Some of them pulled out.
Yeah.
You know, some of the homesteaders pulled out. They just couldn't take the prairie and the desolate area. There were no roads. You know, you stop and think about it, it's all grass and weeds and nothing here, you know.
Huh. So now the farmland is over here, right?
Yeah. That's the homestead there.
That was the home quarter, right? Or
home. I think we're on 10.
We're on 10, okay.
This is 11 over here.
11 over here. Okay. So when they came on homesteaded, they got a quarter of land, right?
Right.
And then and you had to live on that quarter, and then you could buy adjacent land then, or?
Yeah, sure. Well,
if nobody else was homesteading it, huh?
Well, a lot of them that pulled up and left, they just bought, you know, or took over their land. I don't know. That's all I know about it. A lot of them. This gal is pulling her garden and singing away to beat hell.
Let's see, after Grandpa moved off of it, what was it, Walt Jacobs bought the place?
Walt Jacobs bought the place, and then he sold a portion of his land here, but he still got the home place, I think.
Uh-huh.
And this fella here now is renting.
Oh.
And he's raising pigs because I think there's pig barns down here on the other side.
Yeah, we'll go down there and get some shots of that, too. And, but there was no trees here at all when you started?
Oh. Definitely.
Every tree that's here has been planted.
No trees. No nothing. Everything that's here has been put on here. And Lou Jacobs planted most of the shrubs and stuff around the house. There was never anything around there. Of course, they planted more trees down, I suppose. That's about all I know.
That's about it, huh?
Yeah.
Now, did you guys get to use some of that submarginal land over there on the chalkies? Let's see. Now, let me see if I can zoom in on the chalkies over there. That's where Dad was herding sheep.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever use any of that land then to graze cattle or anything like that?
No, we had. This was our pasture that we.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it looks to me like the fence has been moved out of there.
Oh, is that right?
More up in there. I don't know. But no, maybe not. I probably can't see that well. But they mine. See that dark stuff up in there? That's where they mine coal.
Oh, up there. Oh, in that little ravine up here.
Right. Where you got the dark spot there, where there's some trees.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in that little saddle there. Okay.
And then they mine coal up on 9, which is another school section, I think. Pocahontas had that. And then they mine coal over here on 11.
Ah.
But see, now this road was about level. When we were in the house, we just looked out the window and the car was about level with the...
Is that right?
It's up here in the... I used to really like to watch everybody come to school on horses, you know. They'd come 5, 6 horses down there and see who could beat. Get up here to the... get up here to the gate, you know, and whoever was there first would have to open the gate for the rest of them. But I thought that was a humongous hill.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, how did you guys luck out and get this, get the schoolhouse next to your place?
I guess it was central for this township.
Oh, okay.
There's 3 schools in every township.
Okay.
One west over there by Bazalski and one over by Pocahontas, and then this one happened to be pretty much even for everybody on this end.
Uh-huh.
So we were lucky.
Oh.
Of course, we got to board the teacher too.
Yeah. And then which one of your brothers had to get up at the crack of dawn and fire up the stove in the winter?
Well, I don't know. I think Orville did, but I fired for Miss Brandberg.
Oh, is that right?
For 2 years, I think.
Ah.
Whole $2 a month.
Well.
Yeah.
And which you didn't have any place to spend it, for crying out loud, do you? Get into Midway or Amadowna.
No. She would bank it, you know, at night, and then she'd say, we'll go on and get it going in the morning so it'd be warm when she got here. But it was just get up and do this, and then run home and eat breakfast and get ready for school. That was I think I was in the 8th grade.
What was the name of the school? Was it Connor?
Connor number 2.
Okay, that's right. And Dad's was Dover.
Yeah.
Dad, your school was that Dover? Was there a number on that?
No, it was consolidated.
So okay, so just the Dover school.
It was the only school in the township.
Now, how far, as a crow flies, from here is it to the Brentrup homestead?
No, probably that. Well, maybe 20 miles.
As a crow flies, well, it might be that. Trying to.
Crow flies, I'd say about 15 miles. Yeah.
15 miles?
Roughly,
okay. Now, where did Harry Stegner live?
Right up there, that you.
Next place over.
Oh, that's right.
North.
And you worked for Harry Stegner herding sheep, and then you took the sheep up into the Chalkies.
Got them in the first snow, the first deep snow. Took them up in the spring right after. See, we never lambed.
Uh-huh.
For Harry, we never lambed. He'd buy lambs and sell them the next year for breeding use and shear them and that stuff. He figured he had about an 80% lamb crop that way.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, it was really a hell of a lot better, and I was glad of it too.
And you two met in a thrashing crew?
No,
No.
she was to work up there for Harry. Mrs. Harry.
She had arthritis real bad. And I go up there Monday and Tuesday.
Oh.
And wash clothes and iron. And then, well, he would be out at the camp there, and then he'd come in for the winter and feed sheep here.
Oh.
And that was only one year.
Huh.
I think that was after I was in Amadon that winter.
Yeah, I think so.
I worked as a telephone operator.
Telephone operator in Amadon?
Yeah.
Hey!
Who was that?
I think we got it all here, haven't we?
Well, yeah, I'm Homestead shack is in this area here, or was. There's the homestead.